Hi, everybody. Thanks for checking in on us on Hackensack Meridian Health Stage 17. I'm Jesse Addy. Today, an artist with his third album that came out last year, just kicked off a tour after the Sunburn and Hammerstein Ballroom tonight, a New York date he's been looking forward to in a long time. We got a studio audience that's ready to go. If you would, please welcome the Kip Moore. Thanks for coming in, Kip. I mentioned, I was talking to earlier that, got to show Hammerstein Ballroom, so we're really excited that we grabbed you for a sound check tonight and all tuned up and ready to go. So last night, first night of the tour, how do you feel? What's the report card?
Oh, last night was special. I think I played for 2.5 hours last night because nobody would leave, and they just kept kind of shouting out songs. So I ended up playing a song that I just wrote 2 days before.
Yeah.
So I got everybody to put their phones up, during that time, so there's no footage of it anywhere, and it's like, it was a special night.
What do you think the odds are that they followed that? We'll see. We'll go check the internet.
I honestly, 100%.
Yeah. That's awesome.
No, it's a respectful crowd, man.
Hammerstein tonight, I know you've been looking forward to this show. You've mentioned, too, that every show on this tour you're going to do something different. I'm not asking you to give away the surprise tonight, but what inspired that one to do something for every show?
I mean, I'm kind of always like that a little bit. I mean, I try to, I've been on a lot of tours where, you watch people phone it in, and they're going to follow the exact set list every single night for a whole year, and that's boring to me. It's boring artistically for me. And I know that there's, it's a different time, and it's a different age now where, there's, so many people are, you have a computer setting where you have to follow the exact, it's all, that's a whole complicated thing. But we are 100% a live band at all times, so we can pull audibles, and we're, we can dictate how the show goes. The fans dictate how it goes. So, when the crowd is throwing up signs, we can throw audibles and we can do different things. So that's what I love about playing live music. So
you are one of these artists. You probably have the most rabid fan base in country music. If you don't know anything about Kip Moore and you go to one of your shows, it's hard to pick out the radio singles because everyone's singing to every single song.
It's a beautiful thing.
But I would think for an opening act, that's a little tough because it's such like a focus on you. Do you ever talk to the openers? Like tonight, you've got Wild Feathers and Caroline Jones.
Man,
like, hey, do your thing. And
they're great. They're so great. Wild Feathers. I'm just kind of discovering Caroline Jones. But that's kind of how I've always been. Like I pick my openers, and I've seen the Wild Feathers for the last 2 years, and they're crazy talented band. They all sing lead like it's they're. No, I don't give them any pointers unless they ask. I'm like, go do your thing. What's great about them though is they play all their own music. A lot of times as openers, I feel like the biggest mistake new artists will make is they'll fill their set full of covers. And not only are they're just playing a trick on themselves. They get that reaction. If I play "Don't Stop Believing" tonight, of course I'm gonna get a reaction. It's one of the biggest songs of all time. But I think that when you've only got a 30 to 40 minute slot and you play 4 or 5 covers, people are gonna leave and you're just another cover band. And I think that's what happens. I had a talk with a new artist on a festival not long ago. He asked me what I thought of his set, and I told him, I said, "You're playing too many covers." So. I always stay true to that, and the Wild Feathers definitely do that too. They play their music the whole time.
Yeah, you've talked about this acoustic project you've been working on that's ready to go, and then I think I heard you mention you have 2 full albums that you're working on. Is this like going to be a double album, or it seems like you got a lot of music coming out of you?
I'm always writing. I am. The fans have been asking for an acoustic project. I've been doing acoustic. Headlining things at the end of my fall tour for the last couple of years. I'm going to do it again this year. I'm going to do a big headlining run of acoustic tours in the spring. So the fans that's what they're used to now, and they love the singer-songwriter songs, and they call out for those songs that have never even been on a record. So that's been a beautiful thing. So I was like, okay, what could I do to hold to give the fan base something they want while I'm making the full band project again, that'll follow Slow Heart. So that's why I did that, and they've been playing a lot of Slow Heart on rock radio through Europe and classic rock. So I've been kind of working with the label there and going into soon to record some stuff to give them to play on those stations over there. So, but I've been stockpiling a whole thing of songs to go in and record in November for the full band project that will hopefully come out late next spring.
You got a lot going on.
Yeah.
Speaking of having a lot going on, it was really about, I think like 2 years ago right now at this time, where you announced you were taking a break and kind of stepping away for a few months. After you did that, do you think that that's something you'll need to do every couple years, or just kind of balance out the years?
I will. Yeah, I'll do it every year. Yeah. Yeah, I finally realized, and this is not a knock, but if I don't put my hand up, the train will just keep going, and there is no stop. So I finally was like, I realized that I could get off, and then I could get back on the train. So now that I know I can get off, I will always get off. It was kind of like, I can remember when I was first talking about it, I was like, okay, so I'm going to take a break. And I was like, well, we kind of need it. I was like, no, I'm taking a break. Like, this is going to happen. So, I think now, and I think the team wants that for me. They want me to be rejuvenated, and they know how my spirit, works. And I'm an outdoor junkie, so I got to go kind of get that fix. I love this life so much, but it's taxing. It's taxing in a lot of ways that I never, mental things I never experienced before I was doing this the way we are, and we've been such a hardcore touring band for so long. So you need to step away for a bit.
You've had big success after you came back with Slow Heart, and a song on the radio that's about to hit top 20 and still on its way up, Last Shot, that you wrote with David Lee Murphy. And I've asked David Lee this question. He's very humble.
Yeah.
But when you're in a writer session with David Lee Murphy,
yeah.
Does he win every argument? It's hard to overrule.
Hell no, he don't win every argument. You kidding me? No. We both got egos in the room. No, I'm just joking. I love David Lee. He's one of my favorite people on this planet. He's an interesting bird in a lot of ways, but he's a brilliant writer. When you're in the writer's room, the ego you always hope is set aside. It's best line wins. I'm easily like, if you got the best line, and he's the same way. It's like, oh, okay, that was better. And we're usually, as writers, when you're seasoned writers, when the line's not there. You're not going to fight for a line that's not right. So whenever I have been in a room with people like that, I don't want to write with them. You want people to dig for the best line. And David Lee will sit back for an hour and not say a thing. And you're wondering, did he fall asleep? Did he die? What happened to David Lee? Does he hate the song? Like, he hasn't said a word, and you might have written a whole verse, a whole chorus, and then all of a sudden, the classic example with Last Shot, I had that melody, just, if you were my last breath, I'm just kind of mumbling. And me and Dan had said, the whole last shot of whiskey, then I shoot you down. We'd said that, and we kind of said some of these opening verse things, and I just kept kind of mumbling through that chorus, and we'd almost had it written, but we didn't have that opening line through the chorus. And David Lee, I was like, did David Lee die? And then out of nowhere, this is what David Lee does, is he lifts his head up, he goes, if you were my last breath, I just want to hold you. And I went, oh. Yeah. And I just put my arms around him. I'm just like, he's brilliant, And then all of a sudden, he'll just start spitfiring all kind of things, and then he's on a roll. But he's just digesting everything, He's great.
That's awesome. Well, we're excited for the show tonight, Hammerstein Ballroom. But before that, thanks for checking us out on Facebook Live. You guys ready for Kip Moore? Yeah. My man. Anybody that
don't get your hopes up. It's all downhill from here. So. Yeah.
Anybody came in here, don't stop believing and head out the back right now. But, ladies and gentlemen, Kip Moore, thanks for coming.
I have no idea what I'm going to play. I never do in these kind of things. I kind of let you guys, if you want to hear something, and there's a good chance I'll say no and play what I want to play anyway. But is there anything that you guys want to hear before? Okay. Okay, I'll give you a little bit. I'll give you a little taste of it right now. How about that? Let's see here. Where do I usually play that? I'll play it right here. Anything else? Okay, y'all asked me things I haven't played in a million years. Are you coming tonight? Oh, okay, yeah, you should be. You obviously know the album songs. Why would you not be coming? Yeah, you should. We'll play the Bull tonight, full band. When the preacher talks to heaven, he paints it real nice. He says you better get to living, better get to living right. If you're gonna get your mansion, he's been saving for your soul. If you're gonna do your dancing on city streets of gold, unless it's got a dirt road leading down to a fishing hole with a little piece of moonlight, a couple cans of Bud Light, and cuddle with my baby, and I can pull her real close. I don't wanna go unless heaven's got a dirt road. Well, you better quit your drinking, you better quit your smoking too. Be for trading in your backseat Saturday nights for a Sunday morning pew. Well, I've never been nothing more than what you see. And like my truck I'm made for running down to a midnight creek. So unless it's got a dirt road leading down to a fishing hole with a little piece of moonlight and a couple cans of Coors Light, can cuddle with my baby and I can pull her real close. I don't wanna go unless heaven's got a dirt road. Oh, yeah. Oh, all of this flying high gonna leave you falling short and leave you knocking, knocking, knocking on heaven's basement door. One thing's for sure, unless it's got a dirt road leading down to a fishing hole with a little piece of moonlight and a couple cans of Bud Light, can cuddle with my baby, I can pull her real close. I don't wanna go unless heaven's got a dirt road. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Trying to stay real still, this thing feels unsturdy and I can just see myself crashing backwards. So I'm like trying to play as relaxed as I'm like stiff as a board anyway. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give you a little piece right quick of everything but you, and then I'll do another one. I'll give you I said I was gonna give a little piece of Dirt Road, but then I got into it and I felt like I wanted to keep playing. Who asked for everything but you? Are you going tonight? Okay, I was about to say, what the hell's going on around here? We're actually, nobody knows this yet, I might have spilled the beans, but we hadn't played that song in probably, I'd say a good 2 years as far as a full band show. We're gonna break it out tonight for the first time in about 2 years. So we worked up kind of a little special rendition of it, so yeah, it is cool. Bet you're wondering where I've been and what town I'm calling home for now, just how long I'll be there before I turn around. The truth is I finally found a place where I can start to plant some roots. It's about as close to being perfect, it's got everything but you. There's a pathway to the ocean, a salty breeze blowing. It's got an old man down the street makes damn good wine.
It's got stars that shine like diamonds on the black canvas behind her. There's a sun out here that seems to always shine, and I've never seen water quite so blue. It's got everything but you. Baby, love's just one of those words just gets thrown around like a Jack and Coke sitting on a bar. Baby, it gets watered down. So I ain't gonna say it, oh, but I ain't gonna lie. If you wanna know the truth, how I feel about you tonight. If you were my last breath, I just wanna hold you. If you were my last night of hell on wheels, I wanna drive you like I stole you. If you were my last shot of whiskey, I press you to my lips, take a little sip, swirl you round and around and round, then shoot you down. Baby, let me look at you and see just what I got. And if you were my cherry stem, I'd tie you in a knot. And if I couldn't hail you, oh, well, baby, I'd be gone. I'd be floating around high as the Colorado sky, those smoke rings all night long. If you were my last breath, wanna hold you. If you were my last night of hell on wheels, I wanna drive you like I stole you. If you were my last shot of whiskey, I press you to my lips, take a little sip, swirl you round and around and round, then shoot you down. Last chance, last dance I was ever gonna get to take. Oh, baby. If you were my last breath, I just wanna hold you. If you were my last night of hell on wheels, wanna drive you like I stole you. If you were my last shot of whiskey, I press you to my lips, take a little sip, swirl you round and around and round, then shoot you down.
Thank you. All right, I can do one more. I like playing. What's up? No. Ours, that's cool. So, who says something about a truck right there on the end? I thought you did. Are you going to the show? Yeah, no, I'm not playing. Well, then you don't. Then your excuse damn sure ain't good. Whatever it's gonna be. I like it. You got a good sense of humor. Sometimes I joke people like that, and they're like, "Oh, mother, he's an asshole." Anyways, no, you know, I love something about a truck. I played that song 5 trillion times, and I don't really feel like playing it right now. I love it. I'm gonna play it later on, you know. But you're good. You're gonna miss out. I bet you're doing something boring later. What'd you say?
I'm gonna go home and listen to you sing.
Where are you from?
I'm from New Jersey.
Okay, yeah. Just then you sound like you were from Ireland, and you came back. You went to Ireland and back to Jersey in a flash. I don't know how that happened, but I'm from Jersey, and it was like, wait a minute. Then you got gangster real fast, and I was like, anyways, I'm gonna get stabbed in the belly before I leave here. What was I gonna say? I don't even know where I am right now. Who else has? You said Hearts Desire. What? Complicated. Okay. See, I kind of wait till I want to play something. Oh yeah, I'll do that for you. All right, I'll do Complicated and we'll call it a day, and then we'll see all y'all at the show, except for Jersey/Ireland right here. So yeah, I'm definitely getting stabbed before I leave here. I probably can't talk like that now. Everything's so politically correct. Did you hear what he was saying? Thank you guys for, I love what I get to do, so thank you for who support the music and come to the shows and get the records, and I'm so grateful, and I'm thankful for Nash. You guys have always been good to me too. Complicated. I always wanted to make this a single, and I was kind of mad when it never came out. Katie Dean.
Girl, I know I drive you mad, and I know I make you cry, but I wish I knew the reasons, but I don't know why. And you know all the things to do to get under my skin when you want to. Here we are, here we made it this far, no hands on the wheel of a getaway car. Roll the window down, baby, wave goodbye to your mama standing there in that drive. From the day we met, we were going too fast, born to run, we were built to last. All I know, sometimes you love it, sometimes you hate it. What good's love if it ain't a little complicated? No, it don't always go just like you hoped it would. Sometimes complicated's pretty damn good. Yes. Well, you made your choice and you had your pick of a little bit smoother ride than this. Could have played and you stuck with me. Roll the windows and you stuck with me. Roll the window down, baby, wave goodbye to your mama standing there in that drive. From the day we met, we were going too fast, born to run, we were built to last. All I know, sometimes you love it, sometimes you hate it. But what good's love if it ain't a little complicated? No, it don't always go just like you hoped it would. But sometimes complicated's pretty damn good. Well, not much in the bank account, just enough to get us by. So I'm scared as hell the way you're smiling at me with those two pink lines. And all I know, sometimes you love it and you hate it. But what good's love if it ain't a little complicated? No, all I know, sometimes you love it, sometimes you hate it. It ain't a little complicated. No, it don't. Ain't a little complicated. No, it don't always go just like you hoped it would. Sometimes complicated's pretty damn good.
All right. Thank you.
Keep it going for Kip Moore. Come on. Another great Up Close and Country on Hackensack Meridian Hills, Stage 17, Hammerstein Ballroom. Thanks for coming in, man.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Thanks for watching, everybody.